Hello students, myself Samir Srivastava and today I am going to start physics with the introduction of physics. In this introduction, I am taking some very small things which is useful to understand the physics. Okay, first of all, what is the definition of physics? What is physics? Physics is a branch of science which deals with the study of natural phenomena. Okay, physics is a branch of science which deals with the study of natural phenomena. So, what is physics? It is a branch of science which deals with study of natural phenomena. So this is a basic definition for the physics. It is a branch of science which deals with the natural phenomena. Okay. Now one more important thing, that is, what is physical quantity? A very important thing, what is physical quantity? Those quantities which we want to measure, that quantities are called as physical quantity. For example, for this marker, what we want to measure? We want to measure the length of this marker, we want to measure the area of this marker, we want to measure the diameter of this marker. So the length, area, diameter, that are called the physical quantities. So simply, what is the physical quantity? Those quantities which we want to measure, they are called as a physical quantities. Those quantities which we want to measure are called physical quantities. Right? So those quantities which we want to measure are called physical quantities. For example, if we want to write some example, that are length we want to measure, or work we want to measure, or time we want to measure, or area we want to measure. So there are many physical quantities in the physics, right, which we want to measure, and that quantities which we want to measure, they are called as physical quantities. So easily I am defining here what is the physical quantity. Those quantities which we want to measure, they are called as a physical quantity. Now a question arises, how many types of physical quantities are there? How many types of physical quantities are there? And the answer is, there are two types of physical quantities. Means the physical quantities are divided in two sections. The physical quantities are divided in two sections. What these sections are? They are either the physical quantity is divided in scalar, or the physical quantities are divided in vector. So some physical quantities are scalar quantity and some physical quantities are vector quantities. Now how we can differentiate the quantities are scalar and how we can differentiate these quantities are vectors? Now I am going in my next topic, the types of physical quantities. Now types of physical quantities. As I told you, physical quantities are divided in two types. One is the scalar and second is the vector. Okay. Now the question arises, what is scalar and what is the vector, how we define the scalar and how we define the vector. So our answer is, when the physical quantity have only magnitude, then that physical quantity is called scalar quantity. Means if I am saying I want to measure the length of this marker, so I am saying the length of this marker is 7 centimeter, right? Now I take marker like this. Now I again find the length. Is there any change? No. I am taking the marker like this. Is there any change in its length? No. So the length does not depend upon the direction of this marker. So finally we decide those physical quantities which have only magnitude, there is no direction. So these physical quantities are called scalar quantities. So easily we define those physical quantities which can describe by magnitude only. Are called scalar quantities. Right? So those physical quantities which describe only by the magnitude are called scalar quantities. For example, length, mass, area, and there are so many physical quantities which we call the scalar. So those with physical quantities which have only magnitude, there is no direction of that physical quantities. So these physical quantities are called as a scalar quantity. Now a vector quantity. Okay. Now I want to define the vector quantity. How we can define the vector quantity? Right? Those physical quantities which have magnitude as well as direction are called vector quantities. Those physical quantities which have magnitude as well as direction are called physical quantities. For example, force. If I applied a force, right, on a door, then if we apply the force in a right way to open the door, then there is a direction along with the magnitude by which that door is either open or closed. So the force is a vector quantity because force have a magnitude as well as the direction also. So those physical quantities which are described by the magnitude as well as direction are called vector quantities. So I am writing here those physical quantities which can describe by magnitude as well as direction are called vector quantity. Are called vector quantities. For example, a very simple example, force. Force is a vector quantity. Velocity. Velocity is a vector quantity. Right? Velocity is a vector quantity. So there are many physical quantities or vector quantities. I am giving the two examples here. So easily I define scalar and vector, and these are the types of physical quantity. Now there is one question: is light is a physical quantity? is light is a physical quantity? The answer is no. Light is not a physical quantity. We cannot measure the light. We can measure the intensity of light. We can measure the frequency of light. So intensity, frequency, wavelength of light, these are the physical quantities. Light is not a physical quantity. So what about the answer? Answer is no. Light is not a physical quantity. Right? We can measure the light, we can measure the intensity of light, wavelength of light, so intensity and wavelength are the physical quantities. Right? So anybody ask you, is light the physical quantity? Your answer is no. Light is not a physical quantity because we cannot measure the light. We can measure the intensity of light, wavelength of light, frequency of light. So intensity, wavelength, frequencies are the physical quantities of the light. Okay. Similarly, if someone asks you, is sound is a physical quantity? Your answer is again no. The intensity of sound, wavelength of the sound, frequency of the sound, time period of the sound, these are the physical quantities. Clear? Now I am going to my next topic, that is representation of scalar and vector quantities, as well as what is the unit. What is the term unit? Now next is representation of scalar and vector quantity. How we can represent the quantity by the scalar or vector. If I am saying I am taking a variable A, B and C. For example, I am taking three variables here, A, B, C. Right? If these variables only have a magnitude, then these variables are scalars. So for the scalar, only magnitude. Right? But for the vector representation, if there are three variables A, B, C, we put the arrow sign at the top of the variable like this. This is called arrow or bar. Right? If we put the arrow sign on the top of the each variable, now it becomes the vector quantity. And what this arrow represent? This arrow represent the direction of that physical quantity or that variable. So if the physical quantity have magnitude, here A, B, C are the magnitudes, as well as the direction also, now they are defined as a vector quantity. How we define the direction? By putting the arrow at the top of the variable or physical quantity. So putting arrow on the top of variable. Putting arrow on the top of variable, now they are defined as a vector quantity. So this is a representation of scalar and vector quantity. For example, if I am taking a length, I represent the length by the term capital L, because length is a scalar quantity. But if I am representing the force, I am representing the force like this. It means force is a vector quantity. Okay. Now I am going to define the term unit. Now the next topic is a unit. What is unit? Easily we define the physical quantity. Now there are some standards by which we can measure the physical quantities. There are some standards by which we can measure the physical quantities, and that standards are called unit. That standards are called unit. I am defining here, for example, kilogram and gram. These are the standards for defining the physical quantity mass. Kilometer, meter are the standards are using to define the physical quantity length. Hour, minute, second are the standards used to define or measure the physical quantity time. So, what is the unit? The standards in terms of which the physical quantities can be measured are called units, right? So, I am defining the unit here. It is the reference standard in terms of which physical quantities can be measured. So, the standards in terms of which physical quantities can be measured are called units. For example, the physical quantity mass, ठीक है? Physical quantity unit, right? Mass, it is a physical quantity, and unit kilogram, gram. Length, physical quantity, unit kilometer, meter, centimeter. Okay. Time, physical quantity, unit hour, minute, second. So the standard in terms of which physical quantity can be measured are called units. Now next is unit system. What is unit system? There are three unit systems: SI, CGS and FPS. SI, CGS and FPS. SI unit system is called MKS unit system. What is MKS? Meter, kilogram, second. Meter, kilogram, second. Meter, kilogram, second. Meter, kilogram, second are known as SI unit system. What is the SI unit system? Standard International. Standard International. In overall world, there is a fixed unit system in which the quantities are measured, and the fixed unit system is a SI unit system. Each and every quantities, that is mass, length and time, are always measured in meter, kilogram and second. Length, mass and time are measured in meter, kilogram and second all over the world, and that system is called as SI unit system or Standard International unit system. The second is the CGS, as name says, centimeter, gram, second. Centimeter, gram, second. Centimeter, gram, second are called CGS unit system. In case of CGS unit system, the length is measured in terms of centimeter, mass is measured in terms of gram, time is measured in terms of second. So this is called CGS unit system. And the third unit system, FPS, foot, pound, second. Foot, pound, second. Foot is used to measure the length, pound is used to measure the mass, and second is used to measure the physical quantity time. So there are three unit systems in which we can measure the physical quantity, length, mass and time, and the important unit system is SI unit system, that is also named as MKS unit system. Okay, so this is a basic introduction of the physics. Now in my next video I am going to start the first important topic, that is the dimension, right? Dimensions. Okay,